been with triplet, I've been with twins, I've been solo, where do I begin? And to me, you are the star of the show still.
What's up, boxing fam? Welcome back to the craziest corner of YouTube, the place where we unpack all the chaos, drama, and wild stories surrounding your favorite fighters and celebs. If you thought boxing was just about throwing punches and collecting belts, think again, because today's story is packed with scandal, rumors, and pure madness. Yeah, we're talking about Diddy's insane freak-off parties and how Floyd Mayweather just dragged Gervonta Tank Davis right into the middle of this messy saga.
Right here from day one, we used to wake up and, pause, but like this out.
If you haven't been keeping up, Diddy's infamous freak-off parties have been dominating headlines lately. And just when you thought things couldn't get any crazier, boom, Mayweather drops a bombshell. So if you're ready for the tea, make sure you smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss a single drop of this wild drama. Let's dive right in. Before we get into the Floyd and Gervonta drama, let me catch you up on what these freak-off parties even are. For those out of the loop, Diddy's been making headlines for throwing some absolutely insane parties. We're talking drug-fueled orgies, explicit recordings, and one scandal after another. These were your average Hollywood get-togethers. This was chaos on a whole new level. TMZ recently reported that a male employee handed over a bombshell freak-off tape to federal prosecutors. Yep, you heard that right. There's allegedly a full-on recording of Diddy's wild activities from May 2023. And here's where it gets even messier. Rumors suggest that Diddy might not be the only big name caught on that tape.
Let me show you this clip of LeBron James speaking about how much he loves a Diddy party.
Hey, everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
Now you know how it goes. Once something like this leaks, people start connecting dots and turning rumors into chaos. And guess what? It's turned into a full-blown circus. This is where our boxing legends step into the picture. You already know Floyd Mayweather loves staying in the spotlight, whether he's dominating in the ring or stirring things up outside of it. Recently, during an interview, Floyd went off on Gervonta Tank Davis, and trust me, he did not hold back.
Well, my thing is, I've always been there for him from day one. We had a game plan, and my game plan was to help him become world champion and take things to that next level. And I've always been there for him. And just over the years, you can see I've always been positive, always said great things about him, always pushed him to be great. And, but over the years, it's constantly going on the internet, take a shot at Floyd, take a shot at Floyd, take a shot at Floyd. Constantly be disrespectful, when all I ever been was respectful to try to help this fighter go as far as he could possibly go. That's all I ever did.
Floyd, never one to shy away from drama, claimed that Gervonta Davis might have actually been involved in one of Diddy's infamous freak-off parties. Yep, Tank's name just got tossed straight into the chaos, and you already know that set the internet on fire. Floyd hinted that maybe Tank wasn't exactly focused on his boxing grind when he should have been, if you catch my drift. Now, let's break this down for a second. We all know Floyd and Gervonta have had a rocky relationship, to say the least. Floyd was like a mentor to Tank for years, grooming him to be the next big star in boxing. But somewhere along the line, that bond completely fell apart, and ever since, it's been nothing but shade flying back and forth between the two. And now, with Floyd dropping this freak-off party bombshell, you could say things have officially taken one hell of a turn.
Even like P. Diddy, I'm not going to speak bad about P. Diddy. Mistakes happen, and I can't say if it is or it's not a mistake, but things happen in life. Even if that happened to my daughter, I would be hurt, but that's the choice that my daughter made.
Now, let's rewind for a second and talk about why Floyd would even do this. Why would Mayweather name drop Gervonta in such a wild story? Well, it's no secret that these two have had beef brewing for a long time. When Gervonta first joined TMT, the money team, Floyd was hyping him up as the next big thing, the next Floyd Mayweather. Tank had the power, the speed, and the charisma, and let's be honest, Floyd knew exactly how to market him. But as Tank's popularity started to skyrocket, things between them got complicated. Gervonta wanted to carve out his own path, make his own decisions, and step out of Floyd's shadow. And for someone like Floyd, who's always been in full control of his brand and his fighters, that independence didn't exactly sit well.
He the one told Frank that I was running at 7 o'clock in the morning, Friday. He told Frank that. He was giving Frank tips and stuff like that. I seen his people's drop by while I was running. It's cool. It's all right. I don't really think too much of it. He's not gonna hurt me. You know what I mean? So it's good to be with him than be cool with him, because he can do some crazy stuff. He'll put you in bad situations.
The boxing community is completely divided over this one. Some people are backing Tank, saying Floyd's just being petty and trying to stay relevant, while others think there might actually be more to the story, that maybe Tank did get caught up in some wild stuff. You've got analysts, ex-boxers, and even influencers chiming in with their takes. Mike Tyson even jumped into the conversation, saying something along the lines of, asterisk, everyone's got their demons, man, but bringing someone else's dirt into the light like that, that's a low blow. Asterisk, and you've got to respect Mike for that. He knows firsthand what it's like to have the world digging into your business, and he's clearly not here for any unnecessary drama. Meanwhile, boxing promoter Hearn had a totally different take. He's out here saying Floyd and Gervonta should settle their beef the old school way in the ring. Imagine that. Mayweather versus Tank. Now, let's be real, that's probably never happening, but hey, a promoter's got to promote, right? And let's not forget about the man at the center of all this, Diddy himself. So far, he hasn't publicly confirmed or denied any of these allegations, but sources close to him say he's furious about Floyd dragging other names into this mess. And honestly, Diddy's already got enough problems on his plate, with those alleged tapes reportedly in the hands of federal prosecutors and rumors of leaks hitting the dark web. There's even talk that other celebs who've attended Diddy's so-called Freakoff parties are panicking right now, terrified that their names might be exposed next. Floyd mentioning Gervonta might just be the beginning. If more names drop, we could be looking at some major careers going up in flames. And get this, actor Hart has already come forward, admitting to being at one of Diddy's parties, and he's even released a public apology video trying to clear the air.
Make smart decisions. And recently, I didn't. You know, I'm not perfect. I'm not going to sit up here and say that I am or claim to be in any way, shape, or form.
Don't get closer to bed. Thank you for hosting the thing, man. It's been a pleasure. You didn't have to do it, and you did it.
I made a bad error in judgment and put myself in an environment where only bad...
So that's all for today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss any of our upcoming uploads. And don't forget to drop your thoughts down in the comments. We want to hear what you think about all this madness. Stay tuned, and we'll catch you in the next one.